to what is going to be the end of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Of Pokemon Shining Pearl. What you may wonder is why I'm in Brilliant Diamond. Well, we'll find out. I'll show you in just a second. As soon as I get this mic set up better. Chapstick. So, the reason why I am in Brilliant Diamond and not Shining Pearl is very simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. 10. 10 ribbons. 11 if you count this one. So, wanted to do what I couldn't do in Shining Pearl at the moment. I'm gonna show off Ribbon Syndicate. Normally, this woman will kick you out. She'll be snooty and really rude to you. And you'll get thrown out. There are some rare ribbons, like the gorgeous ribbon that was on Mamo. This place isn't really that great, it's just... kind of a little side thing. This is easily the best massage treatment you can get in the game. That was very fast. But it will upgrade happiness a lot more than the one in Veilstone City does. However, it's really only useful if you're doing happiness evolutions after the fact. Like, some of the Pokemon I have here might still be happiness evolutions. I don't remember. Well, I know I have the Eevees that need to be evolved with happiness. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest right now. Any Pokemon you see in this game that has when I'm showing this off, has that green Pokeball, that is from Pokemon Legends. But, if you want the extra ribbons and the masseuse to open up, you can get the 10 ribbons. It's not hard, I'm just forgetful as hell. And don't remember which days I have to go in. So, now that we've cleared that up, we're going to switch back to Shining Pearl and finish it off. Alright. I love how Dialga and Palkia are roaring at each other when the two images are right next to each other like that. Bought this game specifically to play it on stream. And I'm glad I got to share it with everyone who came to watch. And so off screen, I got first of all, I got the last mysterious shard I needed. It was very quick. I also got a lot of treasures, which I sold. And I used the money to buy a bunch more full restores and a lot of Ultra Balls again. I need to switch. I need to get back Butterfree as well. Just saw it. We are gonna take Oberon out because Oberon is the highest level Pokemon I have right now. No, not Regice. Following Draconacolos' suggestion, I did give Butterfree the Bright Powder. Go back to Veilstone because I want to finish this off with a different style. I can't afford. I first bought the Gengar hoodie style and then realized that, oh shit, I don't have enough money right now. We're gonna finish this the way we began. In our original outfit. And we are gonna go finish off Ramanas Park. I do intend to show the last areas of the battles of the island up there, the battle zone. I just want to get Ramanas done first. So, last time we were here, we did the Kanto room and we did the Squall room, I believe. Yep, because there's Lugia. And note how the pack looks like a copy of Pokemon Silver. So next, we're gonna go do a different thing than I thought I was gonna do. Rather than go after Kyogre and Groudon, because that's what I was gonna do, we're gonna, nope, that's Rayquaza. That's not what I was looking for. We're gonna go find the Genome Room. I think it's this one. No, I'm wrong. This is the Soul Room. I'm dumb. We're gonna go face Mewtwo. As soon as I find where the fuck the Genome Room is, because I don't remember right now. That's the Kanto room. Is that the Genome Room right there? I think so. Ugh. I don't remember all of Ramanas as well as I should. Is this what I think it is? Yes, this is the Genome Room. Say hello to Mewtwo. Pokemon created to be the ultimate fighter Pokemon. Cloned from Mew. in some cases. Otherwise, born of Mew. In, oh well, in Red, Blue, and Yellow, in the secret mansion of Cinnabar Island, you can find books on Mew and Mewtwo. Let me see if I can find the text again. The Pokemon Mansion, rather. Diary, July 5th. In the original games, the first one... Hang on, I need to shut the door so that we don't have to hear the dumbass. Boomer, stop licking. Alright. In Red, Blue, Yellow, Fire Red, and Leaf Green, the first entry, Diary, July 5th, Guyana, South America. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. In Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu, it doesn't mention the South Africa bit. July 10th, we christened the newly discovered Pokemon Mew. February 6th, in the original games, this said, Diary, February 6th, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. Let's go. We obtained a new Pokemon from Mew. We have named this new Pokemon Mewtwo. And then September 1st, Diary, September 1, Mewtwo is far too powerful. We have failed to curb its vicious tendencies. In the Japanese text, it was said, the Pokemon Mewtwo is far too powerful. It's no use. I cannot control it. It's speculated that the jungle they found Mew in is actually Faraway Island, which I believe Faraway is a event item. Yes. Yep, it's an event location only. You need to have the old C map. But like most events of those days, Um, the old CMAP was only available in Japan and Taiwan. Generation 3 was garbage for events. It wasn't really until Gen 4 where they started getting better about it and you didn't have to go to a specific place. But Gen 4 still had issues with, well, you still had to go kind of to a specific place, but it was a lot more, it was actually outside of Japan. Mewtwo was created by combining Mew's genes. It's said to have the most savage heart among Pokemon. No, I don't want to give Mewtwo a nickname because I don't give legendaries nicknames. Unless I'm being stupid and actually using them on my team. And we get the Mewtwo statue. Oh, you are here. You're just being quiet today. Whoever else knows their Pokelore, Mewtwo and Mew are the characters from Pokemon the first, are the main characters of Pokemon the first movie. I have not really seen in full most of the movies. The last one I really watched in full was probably Arceus and the Jewel of Life. Oh no, it wasn't that. It was Zoroark, Master of Illusions. God, that was a good one. Okay, so I'm a little worried about this one. The Tectonic Room. For Butterfree especially. And Hollows, I saw you on there, so, I guess you're probably just lurking. I did put the Bright Powder on. We're gonna try to get this out of the way. Note that it looks like it's red. That is because, of course, Tectonic means good old Groudon. The problem, of course, being Groudon has Fire Blast. And it has Drought, which is also not fun when you are a bug type. The nice thing is, most of its attacks can't hit. I don't like switching, but, for the sake of my own goddamn sanity. I need to attack it with moves that are going to be effective against it. Groudon is the master of land. It is said that it is the creator of all land in Hoenn. I had a feeling it was gonna wake up. No, of course. Well, at least now it's gonna fall. I forgot it had. I didn't realize it had rest. But you know what? That's fine. That just means I can keep fighting. I can just keep attacking it. Groudon's drought ability is very mean. Groudon is the mascot of Pokemon Ruby and its remake, Pokemon Omega Ruby. In Omega Ruby, it gains its primal form. It is also available in Pokemon Emerald. I do not think you can get it in Sapphire or Alpha Sapphire. Oh yeah, what? No, what? KO moves Sun. Higher level Pokemon. Lol. Okay, that's hurt. Yep, that hurt. Oh lord. I am kind of hoping Precipice Blades is Groudon's special attack. Its own is Groudon's special attack. It is signature move. Well, special attack. Signature move of Groudon. So Fissure could actually work against Butterfree if it were not for the fact that Butterfree is a flying type. Groudon is also extremely slow. But, when Groudon is in its primal form, the drought ability becomes even stronger. Double check if it's still called drought or not. No, it is Desolate Land. Desolate Land, basically, it does not allow any water type. Not only does it power up fire type attacks. Ow. But it also prevents you from using water type attacks against it. So the only thing you can really use against it is ground type attacks. I forgot about that when I was playing. When I was playing Mystery Dungeon. So when I got Groudon to go primal during the story mode. Actually, I don't know if it was during story. I think it was after story. No, yeah, it was after story. Because I was fighting it with a Quagsire. I had to use ground type attacks against it. I love that Quagsire, it was so good. That thing took on Entei and Raikou like nobody's business. Oh, of course, it decides to heal. I don't want to use Leaf right now either, because Leaf is way too high level. Leaf is the only other Pokemon I have that can actually do damage to it. I'm glad this one doesn't have Fire Blast. Because it has Fissure, it has Precipice Blade, it has Rest, and it has Wood Hammer. My problem, of course, is that Butterfree can't do any. Damn it. I was hoping we wouldn't have to deal with that. Also, ignore the fact that my battery's charging. I was playing Splatfest earlier. I was Team Grass. Because I'm going to be choosing Sprigatito when I get Scarlet and Violet next week. Oh Jesus, that's this Friday, isn't it? I am not prepared. Hoping this didn't change its moveset. I might just have to fight it with Butterfree. This is gonna take forever. Butterfree doesn't have really good attacks. See what I mean? It's not gonna do a ton of damage, but to be fair, probably could have taught this thing some better attack moves. I might have to for a Kyogre. I didn't think this through. Alright, so 2 of its moves are still the same. Pretty sure Fisher is a one-hit KO. Yep. Fisher is a ground type one-hit KO. Lol. You kinda useless there, boy. Against this. At least I can't use, if I use sleep powder on it, that means it's not gonna heal. Oh, come on! I almost had it. Mewtwo in 2 Ultra Balls. Oh, and there it goes. Did not think this through at all. You actually see how the Butterfree's wings are actually separated. They're not together when you look at its shadow. Which is kind of interesting. Hammer Arm. I think Groudon was about to roar at me. No, go sleep. I guess I could tell a little bit of a story while I'm playing. So my memory card on my Switch is getting very full. For sake of the, just a moment. That's how much space I've got left on a 128 gig. So I do have I did order a new one. It arrived yesterday. So I was transferring all my stuff off my old one. It was a very long couple of hours. Because it messed up at one point and I had to restart it. And, I was gonna switch it over to the new one today, but then I realized, oh wait, no, I can't do this today. It's gonna take hours, and I have to stream, and I need both my USB ports. Because I need one for my mic, and then one for the capture card. My other two USB ports are on the back of the computer, and at least two, if not, which might be all of them. I don't know for sure. Those are where my keyboard and mouse are plugged in. So I don't have a spare. I don't think I have a spare USB port right now. So, thank you, there we go. It had been fiercely asleep in underground magma ever since it fiercely fought Kyogre long ago. Groudon and Kyogre are rivals. In Pokemon Emerald, Team Aqua and Team Magma both awaken their Pokemon, Groudon and Kyogre. And Groudon and Kyogre are fighting in Sootopolis City. In Ruby, Sapphire, and Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, you fight either Groudon or Kyogre. In Emerald, Lychee. Lychee Berry is kind of a special thing, but let me finish my thought first. In Emerald, you can actually catch Groudon and Kyogre. You just have to watch the weather reports. So, if you see in areas undergoing like heavy rainfall or blistering sunlight, then you have to go check those areas if you want to catch Groudon and Kyogre. I'm gonna go change Butterfreeze. Right. Butterfreeze movement moves around real quick. Lychee Berry. Mirage Island in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald was... I forget how it worked. Let me look it up because I want to make sure I get it right. It is a hard-to-reach location in Hoenn found on Route 130 in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. It can only be visited under highly rare circumstances. This island is inhabited by wild Wynaut, which range from level 5 to level 50. And it is the only place in those games where you can get a Lychee Berry. Is the best berry for Pokeblocks. Every day, a random number between 0 and 65,535 is generated by the game. If this number matches the first 2 bytes of the personality value of any Pokemon in the player's party, then Mirage Island will appear. This makes Mirage Island's appearance even rarer than encountering a shiny Pokemon. Although, if you have a lot of Pokedex completion, you have higher probability. There's an old man in Pacifidlog who will say whether or not he can see Mirage Island. If he can, then you can actually go to it. If you can't, obviously you can't. Okay, I need better moves. So, it is basically easier to just move your Pokemon around to see if you can get the right item. And then there's a lot of information on this, but it's very confusing as hell, so... So I got a lot of heart scales while I was digging too, as you probably noticed. I'm giving this Pokemon better moves. Save for Sleep Powder, because Sleep Powder is important. Butterfree is a better special attacker anyways. I'm doing well. I started off this stream by showing off the Ribbon Syndicate a little bit. Caught 2 Pokemon already. I got Mewtwo and I got Groudon. I'm just teaching Butterfree some other moves to face off against other Pokemon. So that I have a better moveset. So I don't have to switch out Pokemon again, and then I also don't have to do that gong show of fighting Groudon again. The way I fought Groudon again. Because that was bad. It was very bad. So, our next Pokemon we're gonna go after is over here. I think I only have 2 left. I believe it is. Oh, also, the berries we got. When I got these the first time in Brilliant Diamond, I immediately planted them over by Celestic Town. Yep, I only have Oceanic and Stratospheric left to show for the moment. Now we're going up against Groudon's opposite. Lugia is... I called Lugia the wrong thing. He's not Lord of the... Lugia is not Lord of the Seas. Lugia is the... Storms. Kyogre is the Pokemon that embodies the sea. Kyogre is also a goddamn pain in Mystery Dungeon. You fight Groudon and Rayquaza as part of the story. Kyogre is the biggest part of the post-game story. That was close. That was way too close. Sheer Cold, the one-hit KO move for Ice type, the Ice type one-hit KO move. I am so glad that that actually did not hit, because that would have destroyed Butterfree. Scaring me. Alright, Kyogre's gonna start regaining HP every turn now, which is annoying as hell, but as long as I can keep dealing more damage, then it heals up. I don't even know what did the most damage. Kyogre is mean. Like I said, Mystery Dungeon, I had the worst time against Kyogre. I tried going down as my own character, I tried going down as Zapdos, which is how I won before. I forget, I think I tried a Pikachu at one point. Forget all I've done. I forget all I had done to try to get down to Kyogre, but every time I would lose because of typing. Oh Jesus, that's not good. Go back. No, you need to go back to sleep. Fuck. Yep. Saw that coming. We're gonna try something different here. Ugh. That's why Kyogre is mean, because Kyogre, despite being a water type, has ice type attacks. Not just sheer cold. I think I might wait until I get it down to lower health. But, I finally made it down to the bottom and beat Kyogre with a Magneton. Because some of the Pokemon, I don't think I'm going to be able to use Butterfree on this. I can only hope that it misses with Sheer Cold again, or it starts off with an Aqua Ring. That when I made it to that Magneton got to evolve because I made it to the bottom of Buried Relic and got the evolution stones down there. Oh. No. Rather than start with something I can actually survive against, decides to start off with its fucking signature move. Kyogre is always a bitch to fight. I told this story, one of my buddies and I were going through, and I told about the Maractus. I wish I had a Maractus right now, but there's no Maractus in Sinnoh. Ugh. Fuck it. We're gonna risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. I'm gonna use Leaf. Because Leaf cannot be affected by Sheer Cold due to being almost 10 levels higher than Kyogre. So, the biggest thing I have to worry about is Ice Beam. Now we know Kyogre's moveset. Aqua Ring, Origin Pulse, Ice Beam, and Sheerfold. I think Aqua Ring heals more too if it's raining. I'm just hesitant to attack again because I don't know if I'm gonna knock it out. Stormdrake Maractus was funny as hell. And Draconic College, you probably remember the 3 people bashing their heads against the stone wall that was Zygarde. Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna hope to God we can actually pull this off. If not, I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh, thank God. Zygarde and Dynamax battles is a bitch. Just gonna say that. And Hollows, I know you understand what I'm talking about. Ugh. This thing sucks, I swear. I don't know what did more damage. I think I should probably be focusing on, not Psybeam, but Air Slash, because Air Slash is actually his stab. Yeah, Air Slash is doing more damage. Please don't wake up. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to do another sleep powder. I do want to check something. Okay. Kyogre does not have pressure as its ability. Duh, I'm an idiot because it's Kyogre. Kyogre has, oh my god. Stay in the fucking ball, please. It has Drizzle. Primal Kyogre does not have Drizzle. I forget what it has. Let me look. Primordial Sea. Fuck. I knew that was coming too. Ugh! And now I can't get it to go back to sleep. This Pokemon is always a fucking problem. Like no money left to get more of these, so this is fun. Nope, not trying to get some crit. damn it. I hate this Pokemon. Cure is always a pain in my ass. I know this is a dumb Pokemon to send out. I don't care right now. Ha! Frustrating. We were doing okay with this idea. Leaf did kind of get wrecked but we're still okay. Oh, yeah. Alright. I wish I had some rare candies right now. I wish I had enough to... Nope, that's not gonna work. Butterfree's done. Ugh. Fine, I will use Leon then. Ew. God damn it. Leon is probably the most resistant to Kyogre's attacks. Watch this knock him out instantly as soon as I fucking say it. Nope! Like I said. The most... resistant. Yes, I'm reviving Butterfree right now. I need Butterfree back because I can actually pull off a sleep on it. If necessary, then I'll be good. There we go, back down below. That did almost no fucking damage because of the steel typing. That's awesome. Ha! Fucker. Oh, for fuck. No, Leon. That is not what I wanted you to do. Ugh. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna try Butterfree again. Okay, that's a good sign. Problem is, Butterfree is also really fucking slow. Nope. Okay. I need to start... How long does sleep usually last? I think 2 to 5. Yep, 2 to 5 turns. I need to be ready every 2 or so turns to throw out another sleep powder. Gilbert tends to wake up really fast, I've noticed. need to be worried. Nope, still didn't wake up. There it is. I'm not risking it. I'm not stupid enough to, well, I'm fixing the mistake I've made before where I didn't use it right away when it was possible that it was gonna wake up. I'll start throwing in a minute. Fuck, I was hoping that would miss. Oh, hello! Lucky? Much? Are you fucking serious right now? Are you fucking kidding me? And yes, I can swear as loud as I want, my dad's not home right now. Oh my fucking god. After all that hell... Ugh. I catch it on the first fucking throw. More rare berries from Hoenn. And now we have one more plate we need to give up. We need to use. However, as you'll see in a moment, or as you probably may remember from my brief moment in here in Brilliant Diamond, that's not the last Pokemon to get here, or rather than not the last battle. The last Pokemon you see here is not one you can catch. Okay. The Enigma Berry is kind of badass looking. It has kind of a badass ability. If a Pokemon holds one, being hit by a super effective attack will restore its HP. Lol. Alright, the Stratospheric Room. This is the last Pokemon we can catch in here. Meet Rayquaza, the Pokemon, the mascot for Pokemon Emerald, and the main Pokemon behind the Delta episode of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Rayquaza is the third member of the trio that also includes Kyogre and Groudon. Groudon is land, Kyogre is sea, Rayquaza is sky. Rayquaza is also a bitch. not super effective against flying type attacks. Nope, I wanted that. Rio. Rayquaza is fast and mean. Rayquaza is very mean. As long as this thing doesn't have fucking Dragon Ascent, I'm fine. But I think it might, so. Rayquaza is a Dragon Flying type. Funnily enough, Dragon Ascent, one of its special signature moves, is not a Dragon type, it is a Flying type. Despite being named Dragon Ascent. Dragon Ascent is how Rayquaza Mega evolves. Unlike Groudon and Kyogre, which have primal forms, Rayquaza just gets a regular Mega evolution. But you have to have that move in order to do it. I was gonna say, did I seriously just? What the hell? Why was that so much easier than Kyogre? In Pokemon Emerald, Rayquaza as the is when you have to go after Rayquaza twice. You cannot catch it the first time you see it. You climb the Sky Pillar to go see it, and you kind of let it know basically that Groudon and Kyogre are fighting, and it goes and. In a really cool scene for Game Boy Advance times, you actually get to see Rayquaza do that, and it's actually really impressive for that time period. And then you can go up again, and it's the same way you would in Sapphire and Emerald and Ruby to actually catch it. I want to see what other moves it had besides Fly and Dragon Pulse, Hyper Voice, Rest, and Fly. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, and now we got a thunderstorm in here. That is the last Pokemon we can catch here in Ramanas Park. The last Pokemon that we... Oops, I missed one. No, I need that berry. No, I need that berry. Please don't let it disappear. Good. I want the rare berries. The last Pokemon you can catch, or you can fight here, cannot be caught, because you have already caught it. I said a while back when I first did this area, can't imagine what has to do with the last Pokemon over here. Nope, sure can't. We're gonna show that now. If you remember Veilstone's myth, the young man who had the sword found a Pokemon that, after seeing him destroy his sword, vanished to a place beyond seeing. It is rumored, or it is theorized rather, that that Pokemon was the one we're about to go face. I am not looking forward to finding this thing because I hate the the trick to it, to where it is. Hello. Yep. Welcome to Spring Path. Spring Path goes to send off spring. Also, lol, Butterfree's at level 69. The reason why this area is post-game is because of what it is. So you can see the water down there. It was apparently higher up because of this bridge right here long ago. And I'm talking long, long ago, because this wasn't here. This isn't here in Legends. Oh, right. It's fog in here. Welcome to Turnback Cave. Probably the most frustrating areas in the game. Pass the 3 pillars to the sleeping before 30 is surpassed. You have to find 3 pillars before you go through 30 rooms. Yes, there are Pokemon in here. Rock Smash mostly. I don't remember if there's actually a path you're supposed to take through here. There's the first one. And I've gone through 4 rooms. I'm actually gonna go right this time. There's the second one. 6 rooms. We're gonna go down. Let's go down again. No, we'll take a left. And let's go up. Let's go right. Third one. 12 rooms. I think any door we go through is going to lead us to where we need to go. Yep. There's the Pokemon. The final member of the trio of Dialga and Palkia. It is Giratina. Dialga is time. Palkia is space. Giratina is antimatter, or rather, distortion. Turnback Cave is the only location it can enter our world. Again, it is theorized that Giratina is the Pokemon mentioned in Veilstone's myth. Because it disappears to a place beyond seeing. Giratina is a ghost dragon type. In other words, False Swipe is absolutely fucking useless against it. Okay, that was silly. That was very silly, Giratina. But thank you for the heal. Pain Split rather, is a move that evens out the Pokemon's HP. Giratina has significantly more health than Butterfree does. So It's both a benefit, it's both a plus and a minus. As you can see now, it's dropping Butterfree's health. But the first time it did it, because Giratina has significantly more health than Butterfree, it actually healed Butterfree up. Giratina is also one of the only, is a legendary that I have actually used on my team as well. In Pokemon Platinum, where it is the version mascot. I knew it. Oh, god damn it. Well, we're gonna be doing this the hard way then. Because unless it gets knocked out... Oh, I should... I'm an idiot. Hang on. Just realized what I should have done. Because I'm gonna need it. I actually used Giratina on my team to beat the Elite Four because I was getting my ass handed to me otherwise by Bertha. I was very fed up with that. A Pokemon that we will want on our team. If I can find him. There he is Oberon. Because Oberon is immune to Dragon Claw. And also kind of resists everything else. Yeah. Giratina has Aura Sphere as well, yes. Aura Sphere, Dragon Claw. Probably has its signature move. I don't know if we've seen its last one yet. How did it wake up already? Ah, fuck. That wasn't even 2 turns, that was 1 turn. Oh, Pain Split. That's what it was. Because Aura Sphere is a fighting type move, it does not do well against a flying type like Butterfree. Ha. Called it. I like how Giratina kind of bobs forward while it's asleep. Also, please note something interesting. Palkia has 2 legs. Dialga stands on all 4s. And Giratina has 6. Giratina's signature move. There's a reason why I switched to Nocturne, and that was why. I'm also going to use this moment to heal Butterfree. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Oh, that was very close to hurt. Yep, that hurt. One time I went up against this thing with an Umbreon. You can probably guess what happened to the Umbreon. I did not realize it knew Aura Sphere at the time, to be fair, so... Because I think I caught it really quickly in Brilliant Diamond. In fact, I think I caught it pretty easily. Did not wake up yet. I'm actually gonna throw on a heal real quick. I'm glad I did. Oops. Well, that was okay then. I hit the wrong move. I meant to go back to Sleep Powder, but I accidentally beeped the wrong thing. Anyway. I don't really dare attack it. I'm gonna try an Ancient Power, just because that's one of the only ones that doesn't have stab and will still affect it. Oh, that healed a lot. Oh boy. I don't dare try to, use, like, Air Slash against it. And definitely not Dazzling Gleam, because Dazzling Gleam will, in fact, take Giratina out. Yes, I did do that on purpose. I did choose to heal Oberon first on purpose. I might try an Air Slash on this with Oberon, but I don't know how well that's gonna go. Yep, that worked a lot better than I thought it would. Okay, we're still in the green. Oh my god. That's the other reason I send out Oberon. Not only is Dragon Claw completely useless against it, Aura Sphere doesn't have much effect either. And it flinched, which is good. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, we're doing this again. Okay, cool. That was why I did that. Just in case I can't catch it with Oberon before Oberon faints. I'm gonna switch back. I'm gonna have Butterfree. It doesn't affect Oberon. I'm a little worried about that one now because I think it might be running out of moves. you just stay in there, please? Oh my god, stay in that fucking Pokeball. Okay, no, it hadn't quite run out of moves yet. Good. Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna waste a Premier Ball. Damn it, I was hoping I could waste a turn with that. Fuck it, I'll waste a turn reviving Nocturne. I wanted to knock Oberon out so that I could switch back to Butterfree without worrying about taking damage immediately, but I don't know if it's gonna use another move. I think it might almost be out of moves. Nope, it still has one more Shadow Force. Okay. Oberon is overpowered. I don't need more levels on it. It's actually a higher level than I had Noah at one point. My other Togekiss. I'm just gonna try it because I don't know if it's been that right amount of turns yet, but I'm gonna try them. I don't count. I keep forgetting to count, so. Hey, there we go. Alright, nice. Butterfree is now level 70. Turnback Cave is indeed an ancient cemetery. This is that where life sparkles, that where life had faded, a place where two worlds overlap. This, in Pokemon Platinum, was where you could re-enter the Distortion World. The only time you can ever see the Distortion World is in Pokemon Platinum. This just warps us straight back to the exit. And here we are. As soon as you exit the Distortion World, you will end up here. The Distortion World was a lot of fun and very weird. Gonna go over here. I need to heal. At one point, you surfed up a waterfall. That was upside down. And you weren't using waterfall, you were just using surf. I am so sad that didn't come back. And this is one thing I don't like about these games, is that and their one-to-one insistence on the stories for Diamond and Pearl. I loved the Distortion World concept, and I wish they had remade Platinum as well. Now then. Say hello to the Distortion Slate. The only one of these that looks like a DS cartridge. Like I said, you can't catch this Pokemon because it's because you have already caught it. You can only get the distortion plate, and this opened after you have caught Giratina. Welcome to the distortion room. This is actually really funny what happens when you finish this one. Looks like the platinum logo on there. Meet the Shadow, otherwise in the form of Origin Form Giratina. Yep, this is Giratina in a shadowy form. It is, again, Origin Form Giratina, which you only ever saw in the Distortion World. It is level 100. And yet its ass can be kicked by a level 76 Togekiss. Which I did in Brilliant Diamond. In a grand total of 3 turns. Can also be defeated by a level 81 Togekiss in 3 turns. And now we have the statue of Giratina on the ceiling, when it was previously on the floor. Or rather, we are on the ceiling and not the floor. Oh, also, yeah, that's backwards. For when I'm turned, okay, so I'm gonna stand right in front of the platform again. Up is correct, down is correct. Holding right makes you go left. Holding left makes you go right. And this gets us the Grisius Orb. What this does is, if you give it to Giratina, this glowing orb to be held by Giratina boosts the power of Dragon and Ghost type moves when it is held. Give it to Giratina, and Giratina will switch to Origin Form. Origin Form Giratina, still the same typing, but it gets a different ability. It has Pressure normally. It currently has Levitate. In order to beat Bertha, I had to go and get the Grisius Orb after finishing the Distortion World and beating Volkner, so I could have Levitate, so that she missed all of her fucking attacks, because she is a very difficult opponent. Yeah, I'm still on the ceiling. Whee! If you go back in, you're still on the ceiling. That's the funny part of the Distortion World. You could be upside down. I miss doing that. That was so cool. You can't really explore much in the distortion world once you're done. Anyway, I'm actually gonna go grab a snack and take a break. Probably everyone should too as well. Stretch your legs, use the bathroom, grab something to snack on or some water, and we'll be back in a moment. Alright, I am back. So, our next step, as soon as I get myself resituated, is we are going to go after Regigigas. Now, Regigigas is probably one of the weirdest mons to go after. Let me get my Snuggie on because it is cold as hell. And don't come at me saying hell is hot. There are some area Lucifer was said to have been frozen waist deep in a frozen lake. In Christian mythology, that is. I am, and I should know I am Christian. Ugh. So, switch Oberon, we're gonna need Rio, and we probably want Nocturne. Now, what we need is Registeel, Regirock, Praise Helix, and Regice. Now we have to leave Ramanas Park, because you can't fly inside of Ramanas Park for some arbitrary reason. We're gonna go up to Snow Point. We're gonna quick heal. I do kind of wish I was wearing the platinum outfit right now, because the platinum outfit is really cool, but I didn't get it in this game. Now, we're gonna head towards Snow Point Temple. Normally, you can't go in here. However, should you have the Regis, you can actually enter Snow Point Temple. Now, you can only go downstairs, And there are, of course, ice traps. First puzzle is pretty easy. You can actually just walk past it. I have always disliked ice physics in Pokemon games. I could have gone around that, yeah. This one is a bit of a confusing mess to me sometimes. Okay, how do I... Nope, that gets me out. Not what I wanted. I hate this. I see what I need to do. Hang on. I need to hit this one here. I think I know what to do here. Shove the rock up, shove the rock over, and then you can get to this. And you get the Never Melt Ice. Never Melt Ice is, of course, the Ice type move booster. So if you're using an Ice type Pokemon, it's very useful. And there's the big boy himself. Whom I do not remember how to get to, because I am very bad at remembering how this fucking puzzle works. I gotta go this way, not that way. Nope. No, that was wrong. Wrong side. This one? Yes, maybe. No. Down, maybe. Yes, there we go. You have to have the 3 Regis in your party. A body of rock, a body of ice, a body of steel. When gathered the 3 Pokemon, the king shall appear. And it moved! It moved! It is not a statue at all. It is the thing that shot my Brilliant Diamond character into the moon. It made me laugh harder than it should have. That's what she said. Regigigas is the leader of the Pokemon that include the Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. And in Sword and Shield, Regieleki and Regidrago, I think it is. I have to double check that. I know Regieleki. If it's Regidrago. get Regirock, Regice, and Registeel, all three of them, in Sword and Shield. You can, however, only choose between Regieleki or Regidrago. You cannot get both in one copy of the game. Just like you can't get both Spectarier and Glass Terrier. So of course you have to trade or Pokemon Home it if you have both copies like I do. What helps the most in this fight is that Regigigas is very fucking slow and very fucking inaccurate. Excuse me. I will say, however, if you have the patience for it, for keeping it in your party for an extended period of time, a Butterfree is a godsend when it comes to catching Pokemon. Well. Yeah. This is kind of why I brought Rio and not Nocturne. Rio, being a fighter type, has an advantage, just in case it had something that allowed it to regain health. I don't think it does at this point. Because Regigigas is a pure normal type. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep, that hurt. Because Lucario is part Steel type, fighting type attacks are super effective. I'm gonna hope Butterfree doesn't get taken out instantly. Good. Probably risk a heal. Now, if I had wanted to, I could have thrown out all three of the Reggies against it, and they would have still been untouched, as they say. I have a friend who is very obsessed with his legendaries being untouched. I think it's silly, but... Oh, that's not good. Okay, that did more than half health. That's not good. Still don't really get what that does. How is it breaking out the first goddamn ball every time while it is asleep? Sharky, I don't know why you're still in Splatoon unless you're in a different time zone. If you are in a different time zone, that's good, because then Splatfest might still be going on for you. Of course, it couldn't have woken up the prior fucking turn. I knew that wasn't gonna work either. There we go. So I just got a little bit of EXP on Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. Unless you fight Regigigas and let them faint, you will gain a little bit of EXP. Now, I'm gonna see if I have an escape rope. I do. I have two of them. We're gonna use one and get the hell out of here, because I don't feel like walking. Haha. Deep snow. Alright, next step. Go back in here and heal up again. do. Reset our party. Nope. Regigiga stuck a spot. We're gonna put Butterfree away. Grab our full team back. And we are going back up to the island. We're going to back to Battle Zone. So there's a couple areas I haven't shown yet, because I wanted to get the Ramanas Park stuff done right away. I know there's a mart in Survival Zone. We can hopefully get more there. Oh shit. Hashtag Sherlock. Trying to remember the route through this area because it's been a while since I've gone through. Normally, after the first time, I usually just fly. Wrong Pokemon. I want that item. Hey, free Ultra Ball. Figure that out in a minute. Ooh, nice. also. Make sure I get extra prize money, because I need money. Yes, I would like to use another one. Aye. Switch to a better Pokemon for this situation. Oh, it has sturdy, okay. Nice. Very nice. Ha! Dodged it. Nosepass is a Pokemon from Gen 3 that also got an evolution here in Gen 4. It got the evolution of Probopass. Nosepass can only evolve into Probopass if you level it up in Mount Coronet. The dubious disc, and I have spelled that second word wrong a lot. One of which was very embarrassing. The dubious disc, if you give it to a Porygon 2 and trade that Porygon 2, you will get a Porygon Z. Porygon is a very interesting Pokemon. And I think I've brought this up before, but Porygon is the only Pokemon that has never once, nor its evolutions, ever returned to a episode of Pokemon anime. And it was all Pikachu's fault. if you have no idea what I'm talking about, because it has admittedly been a while, look up Electric Soldier Porygon. Short version. Pikachu lit some missiles on fire, or attacked some missiles with Thunderbolt. Those missiles caused a red and blue explosion of lights, which caused epileptic. Say that right? It caused seizures, basically. Sneaky. Don't need those. Alright. The last, I guess you could say, settled area in the battle zone is the survival area. There's not a lot here. Technically, the order you can do this, you're kind of supposed to do this in, is go to the go to the fight area where you get the battle park stuff. You should go up this way to Route 25, to Route 225. Go to the survival area. Go across here. Go up to Stark Mountain to train. When you want to relax, go to the resort area. I'm gonna get some more repels because I'm very low on them. I am very poor right now, in case you can't tell, because I bought all those full restores and Ultra Balls. I don't have any treasures right now. I also traded in some of my shards for the TMs and sold those, and traded in some of my my spheres. This old guy's gonna be important in a bit. But that is Flint and Buck's grandpa. This is Facade, I think? Yes. So Facade, if you have Pokemon that is burned, poisoned, or paralyzed, Facade will, as he said, do double damage. It's a very useful Pokemon to have if you're doing like battle tower or competitive stuff, because opponents tend to love status moves in those. I am not a trainer who does status inflicting. They just don't feel that useful to me. There's some berries up there. I really just don't care at the moment, though. I just want to keep going, basically. I want to get to Stark Mountain. I hope the Dragon Tamer actually has a decent Pokemon. A Seadra. That is not bad. That is admittedly not bad. especially due to the fact that Kingdra is kind of a pain to get. Oh yeah, not a dragon. Fish. Flying fish. I'm gonna switch Rio out. Just have Oberon do ancient power against Gyarados. Xatu, psychic flying type. The eyes on the head are one set of eyes. The eyes on its chest are also eyes. That's not a feather pattern. That's not gonna do jack shit. Nor is that. Bonk. So I think I had to do this fight. I don't remember which path is which anymore. It's been a while since I've had to walk through here, so... I don't usually go to Stark Mountain if I can avoid it. I had to a couple times to get Pokemon, but... Okay. No, I was wrong. I didn't have to do this fight. But it still got me a TM, so that's fine. So, this is the path I actually wanted. I didn't have to do this fight. But, whatever. It got me some XP, and it got me an item. So you can catch Horsey and Seadra in the water here. Yeah, I was using the D-pad right there to kind of precision swim. This guy apparently changes your Pokedex so you can see it from other countries. It's like, okay. Now we are on Route 227. We need our bike again. Boink. Not fast enough. And boink. This part, sometimes you're going too fast to stop. We're gonna go slower. And miss completely and get caught by the battle. Ugh. No, I wasn't really, but okay. The problem with going to Stark Mountain is the fact that it is very slow. Because you gotta walk back every time. Super frustrating. There we go. Why did that open? What? There. Why do I keep jumping over? Stop jumping at the fucking... Hug the wall. This woman is the healing for this area. And she's very pushy about it. Hi, Buck. Whip him, the league champion, you asshole. I beat your older brother. I forgot which way I'm supposed to go with this. I don't think it's down, though. Spoiler! Or, another narrator. It was, in fact, not down. I'll get an item out of it, at least. I just fucked myself over. Now I have to fight her to get back. Because I can't jump otherwise. Well, shit. Just drop a bit of my time. I smart my... That would be me going through my... Nope. It's not there. Must have fallen on the blanket. Oh well. Don't know where it is. Don't care at the moment either. Ugh. I mean, the nice part is I'm 20 levels higher than these Pokemon, so... At least. In most cases. So... These battles tend to be very, very quick. I guess when all you have is Kanto Pokemon, other region Pokemon look interesting. It's up here. I'm an idiot. There's no getting around this guy. I don't know how regular trainers have Machamp, because Machamp is a trade evolution. You can't catch them normally. You can't get them normally. Machamp. Machoke, Haunter, Alakazam, and there was one other that was of the 4 original trade Evos. I don't remember what the last one was, though. I need my lid back up. Just hit myself in the face with my own hair. That was smart. Oh, you poor idiot. Alright. Boop. Here we are at Stark Mountain. Another area that I tend to get very badly lost in. Yeah, you had to push that rock the whole way. There was no going around that. I would say I would want Butterfree back for what I'm gonna do after this, but really don't actually want Butterfree back for this. Because what the Pokemon here is a fire type. Oh, and there's Idiot. I hope he doesn't expect me to fight him. Because I do not want to. If he's bitching about getting beaten by Buck, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Because Buck has one Pokemon with him right now. Yep, he lost to Buck. So yeah, like I was saying, Buck has one Pokemon with him right now. And he basically just wiped the floor with a whole team of other Pokemon. With someone who has a whole team of other Pokemon. He's also still an asshole. Claydol is his only Pokemon. Buck is the last of the 5 trainers that we meet that we pair up with. And again, the other point to these 5 trainers was for the battle tower. Once you paired up with them and finished their little story quests, you're getting Cheryl to the end of the forest, helping Riley figure out what's going on. Finding, I think her name was Mia? Mira. Finding Mira inside of Wayward Cave and getting her out, getting Marley over to this hidden area, and now we have to help Buck. If I battled Buck right now, I would kick his ass. Because he has 1 Pokemon and I have a Nocturne, and I have Nocturne. That's true. Here we go. His brother is one of the Elite Four. As you can probably guess, his brother is Flint. I think I said that last time when we met him the first time. The thing about Buck is, though, that he's still an arrogant little twit. Out of all of the partner trainers, my favorite one is probably Riley, and that's just because he gives you the Riolu egg at the end of his. I'm going to do as many of the battles in here as I can because I don't want to have to worry about them later. So, Kangaskhan is a pure normal type. It is probably one of the strongest normal types out there. And it has a Mega Evolution. Aerodactyl, as you just saw for a few moments there, is a flying rock type. Oops. I did that again. Oh well. That's what I get for not paying attention again, and using the control stick. Oh well. Oh, I didn't know it did that. I didn't know the baby turned around. Now I feel bad. I didn't know the little baby turned around. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, maybe not. Wow, that was a fucking critical. Jesus. Turn this fucking heating pad off because we make it this way. Ugh. So my dad asked to completely unplug it when I'm done. Because those things can actually not turn off. Even if you shut them off. Which could cause a fire. And that's not good. Oh, excuse me. Okay, I think it's that staircase over there that we want. Oh yeah, can't use rock climb because we have Buck. So there's no point to fighting. Move, you idiot. Alright. I'm gonna be a bit smarter here. Switch out Nocturne so I don't accidentally the Clay Doll again. Not expecting that to happen. So, interesting thing I wanted to bring up about Bagon and Shelgon. I thought Flygon, for the longest time, was the final evolution of Bagon. Because it was Bagon, Shelgon, so in my mind, Flygon. You see my train of thought. But no, final evolutionary form of Bagon is Salamence. And then alright, after this, we're gonna wrap things up with catching the final Pokemon that I wanted to show off. And we're gonna use that Azure Flute. So that's where we need to go, right there. Nothing's over there. Yes, I don't want to fight Pokemon in here. This is going to take me a minute because I have no idea which way I'm going. Except I don't want to go down there because there's trainers over that way and I don't want to fight right now. No, because that's not the way either. Quietly go. This isn't it either. Fuck. Here maybe? Nope. I did find a flame plate though. Okay. Where the fuck do I go right now? Not there. Okay, it was this way. We turn here, break this. Wait. Is I wrong? Again? No, I'm not. Okay. I want Oberon. Let's not real quick. So, Vibrava is the first evolution of Trapinch, and it evolves into Flagon. Regardless, they'll go down like a bitch when you're using Fairy type. I am very glad that they chose to not screw everyone over by removing the Fairy type. If they had, Togekiss would have been a normal flying type. It would not have had the effect it does against the dragon types. Dragonair, one of the only 3 Pokemon in the first 2 games to actually have the dragon typing. The first 2 gens to have the dragon typing. Dratini, Dragonair, and Dragonite. In Pokemon Crystal and in the remakes of Heart Gold and Soul Silver, you had the option of getting a Dratini. And if you answered correctly to the questions, if you picked the right options, you had the chance to get one with extreme speed. I have used that Dratini every single time. Because Dratini is a really good Pokemon. So Buck just did something he shouldn't have done. You're not supposed to move the Magma Stone. And I'm gonna have to walk all the fucking way back. From here anyway. To here anyway. He's already battled everyone over here. Now we want to go back to the survival area. And we are gonna go in here. And Buck is over here and his grandpa is, and this is his grandpa. Now he's gonna go put it back. Now we gotta walk all the way back to Stark Mountain. I don't want to go that way. If that is the wrong way, then that will get me stuck. Hug the wall. We don't really need to heal because Buck healed us last time after last battle. This did not feel like max repels. I already got that. Now we get to do this puzzle again. Joy. So I will say one thing, in the battle tower, if you're doing doubles, Palmer is still the one in charge, but he won't show up until the last match, basically, and his partner will actually be Barry. It's kind of what I actually prefer the double battles to the singles. If I'm actually playing the tower. Because Palmer doesn't show up right away. this way. Yes, I know there was an item down there. No, I do not care at this exact moment. Shortcut. Much faster. Rock pushing. The buck is nowhere to be found, but there's now a Pokemon right there. This way. This is Heatran, Pokemon of Stark Mountain. Level 70. I believe it is a pure fire type. We'll find out in a moment. This is why I did not recommend Butterfree, because I think this thing is in fact a pure fire type. We're gonna try a Nest Ball just for shits and giggles, because I am silly like that. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. That's not gonna fully heal, but I'm not gonna worry about it right now. This was what I thought about bringing Butterfree, but I'm just like, no, I don't want to do that. Butterfree might die easily. If this doesn't work, I will try it again with Butterfree, but after weakening it, but I'm not counting on it surviving. stay inside the fucking Pokeball? For the love of God. That was a critical hit. That did almost no damage to Gibby. Why isn't it? It's not even shaking. What the fuck? Jesus. Please just stay in there. Thank you. Ugh. Alright. Wrong button. I need this one. And now we have one last thing to do. We're gonna go back to Orberg. We're gonna heal. And then we're gonna climb to the top of Mount Coronet and the Spear Pillar, and we're gonna use the Azure Flute. And we are gonna catch the Pokemon that gives us, that the Azure Flute gives us. And then we are going to be done with this game and starting a new one on Wednesday. First things first, switch that. And again, I don't have any more escape ropes, so I'm going to be walking back if I decide to leave Mount Coronet. I'm just glad there's not a bunch of trainers in here that I have to dodge. Because the only trainers that were in here were Team Galactic Grunts. hey. I didn't realize that was there, because I don't think I ever went in that door. I don't think I ever went this way. Oh, hey, another plate. The rightful bearer of a plate draws from the plate it holds. That is another hint to which Pokemon the plates are associated with. That's the right way. Alright, I know where we are now. You're at the Spirit Pillar. Now as soon as we step here, your Azure Flute is making a sound. Would you like to play the Azure Flute? Yes. Ooh, spooky staircase. Glowy platform in the sky. And the god of all Pokemon. Meet the original one. Arceus. I like this background, by the way. Arceus at the moment is a pure normal type. I like how you can see Mount Coronet beneath you. This is also the Pokemon I'm gonna fucking use this thing on. Because I don't feel like fighting it. I ended up doing that in Brilliant Diamond as well. Because I did not feel like battling the thing. It is told in mythology that this Pokemon was the first Pokemon born before the universe even existed. Now, it is a normal type. We're going to put it in the party right now because I'm going to show off what Arceus kind of does. And we can't go back to the back of the Spirit Pillar anymore. Yeah, unless we leave and come back. Oh, huh! The Lustrous Orb. I forgot that area was back there. The Lustrous Orb is for Palkia. It is to boost its water and dragon type moves. We're gonna leave. Again, like I said, we're walking because I don't have any. I forgot to go get another escape rope, so we're just gonna walk. Yeah, Arceus is the one referred to as the original one. Once I get off this fucking mountain, I'll show you I'll show you why its typing is a little wonky. You remember those plates we were finding? Yeah, those are for Arceus. Shortcut. We're gonna head into Hearthome. I just feel like being in a town. Actually, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. Back to Twin Leaf, where everything started. We're gonna finish things off. Arceus! Can't walk with him because we're inside. So, everyone at give me these plates. For example, if we give Arceus the spooky plate, you see that its color changed from yellow to purple. And when we look at it, it is now a ghost type. Ability multi-type changes the Pokemon's type to match the plate it holds. Any of the types. Oh, it doesn't have judgment. Weird. Arceus is special. Now it changes back to yellow. Arceus's signature move is Judgment. Not sure when it actually learns that. Arceus Pokemon. Nope, not quite. So, Arceus is the master of both of of two of the trios. It is the master of the trio of the Lake Trio, and also what's the other name for the Creation Trio. Oh, okay. Arceus gotta be level 100 to learn Judgment. Woo! And it's only level 80, that would take a lot of work. Anyway. That was cute. I didn't know you could do that. That was Pokemon Shining Pearl. Thank you all for joining me on this adventure. I'm really glad that I can actually record and stream Switch games now. And again, I bought this game because I wanted to play one of the Pokemon games on it on stream, but I had already finished Brilliant Diamond and I don't want to delete the save file, obviously. Wednesday we'll start something new. I will have my new memory card planted into my Switch, so I'll be able to have more space, because I have like no space left on this thing. And just for a reminder, that is what little space I have left. Yeah, so Wednesday we will be starting a different game, a new adventure, a new setting. Or is it? See you on Wednesday.